Hi, thank you for learning about Phase 2 for the Redmond Zoning Code rewrite. I am Kimberly Dietz, Principal Planner with Economic Development and Community Development and Implementation, and lead for this project component. The Regional Retail Design District, located east of SR 520 or Avondale Road in the Southeast Redmond neighborhood, currently limits several commercial land use classes to 75,000 square feet or more. Some uses are also not permitted. To consider a number of requests for change to these provisions that staff has received during the last several years, I looked at national commercial resources and trends. Prior to and then amplified by the pandemic, many businesses looked for opportunities to lessen their floor area. They also incorporated innovations such as drive-up sales, local delivery, and order fulfillment. Some business models were expanded to include partnerships, whereby two or more businesses shared the floor area that was previously dedicated to only one business. Innovations and flexibility are anticipated to continue evolving. In order to support these emerging and future conditions, the amendment would remove the limit on the square footage, allowing greater flexibility and opportunity for businesses to locate, change in place, and co-locate in the Regional Retail Design District. All recreational uses are also proposed to be allowed. This would provide additional opportunity for new businesses, such as privately operated recreation, training and fun centers, or city-operated special recreation or gathering facilities, just to give an example of a few. As shown in the overview table above, the current code limits recreational uses to adult-only uses. Please note, there are no changes proposed regarding adult entertainment or adult-oriented uses that are currently allowed in the business park, manufacturing park, industrial, and regional retail zoning districts through a conditional use permit and the provisions of Redmond Zoning Code Chapter 21.18, which is adult entertainment facilities. The proposal would expand the allowed uses in the recreational category, in which the adult-oriented uses happen to also be allowed. To see the current provisions of this use in the Regional Retail Zoning District, this district for the amendments, please reference Zoning Code 21.13.030.d, D as in dog, which is allowed uses and basic development standards in the form of a table. Finally, adaptive reuse would be emphasized, further enabling the reuse of existing structures. Staff reference the adaptive reuse provisions that are administered in the Spring District of Bellevue. These provisions would allow existing structures to be maintained as is or with modifications in order to use by new and future businesses. Adaptive reuse is a practice often employed to preserve and allow new uses of historic buildings. This practice is also a way that mitigates the demolition and contribution of construction waste to landfills. The proposed provisions use valuation thresholds whereby some modifications to buildings could occur without corresponding requirements such as site improvements, provided that standards supporting life safety are maintained. Thank you again for your interest in this project component. Please contact me at kdietz, KDIETZ at redmond.gov or by phone with questions and for additional information. Thank you again.